basically about a serial killer. Hey friends, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If so, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. I've been filming so many videos today, and how many times have I said that? Literally a million times today, but that's besides the point. Today we're finally doing my 2019 lifestyle and random favorites. When I sat down to film this video, I was like, wow, I really don't have that many favorites. Like, I have my typical like TV, music, you know, the thing, but I don't find myself loving like that much stuff. But I haven't found that there's like things that really stand out for this year. Like, there are definitely loves that I love, but I don't feel like I have like an hour worth of stuff, which is a good thing, but I just feel like there's not a lot. I have one skincare favorite I kind of completely forgot about in the last video, so I will be mentioning that. I have some body care favorites, some oils that I want to mention, and then I basically just have like TV, podcasts, that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's just get right into it and talk about our 2019 lifestyle random-ish favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna first start off with the skincare product that I neglected, and this is the Ebates drying lotion. This stuff is amazing. First of all, it's like a lifesaver when it comes to like any breakouts you might have in your face. You just take it with like a little cotton swab, Q-tip, whatever you want to call those, and you stick it all the way down in here, and then you put it onto pimples you may have. You don't want to obviously smear all over your face because obviously that's going to make it super dry, but this dries down pretty quickly, and then you just put on your pimples and it treats them, and it has salicylic acid in it, which is really what helps your pimples and everything, and it's just so good when it comes to like treating acne. This is like my go-to, so I had to mention that because you can't forget about that. Now I'm gonna go into body care. This is really all I have. I really looked to the shower gel also this year, but this is the Dove. This is the Kiwi exfoliant. I love this exfoliant. It's super nice, and I'm almost out of it, as you can see. Like, literally only have just a little bit left, but I do really enjoy this. It smells really good, first of all, and then also it just really exfoliates my body. I really only use this a couple times a week. It's also very gentle on your skin, which I really like. It's not like a super like abrasive exfoliator, which I like, and I also really like the shower gel, which I mentioned, which is more of a foaming type of shower gel, which is very moisturizing, very nice on the skin. But I do really like this. It smells good, and it's just really good to exfoliate your body, and this is great to use. I really do love it. Nothing too fancy, but it's amazing. Okay, so now I have the two oils that I want to mention that were really my holy grails for this year. These aren't the only oils I used or that I have in my oil collection, but they are my favorites. So the first is tea tree. This is my favorite. It's from Eden's Gardens, and it's seriously amazing. It really helps the face, the acne, whatever we may have. I mostly just get like breakouts like hormonally every once in a while, but this really does help it, and it really just makes it feel like it does burn a little bit, but it feels good. It's a good burn. It's good to get rid of the acne, to treat it, and it's good for under makeup and also at night. I typically use the Mario Badescu at night, but I like to use this during the day. Then also I really love this, and if you're a woman, you will appreciate this. But this is the Gal Pal oil. This is a synergy blend and everything. I will put on the screen what it actually has in it because I can't remember on the top of my head. I will be doing an oils video very soon, but this is amazing. It's in a roller, again from Eden's Garden. And this is for your period cramps. This is called Gal Pal. It's basically you put this on your stomach where you would get cramps, and it literally works so quickly. Like, I think between 20 minutes. I feel like this kicks in very quickly, and I love this for treating cramps. I actually also used it like a couple times when I didn't have Tums. For when I would get stomach attacks, I would use this, and honestly helped that really too. And it's super amazing. It doesn't smell the best, but you're putting it on your stomach, so you're fine. And I love this stuff. It really does help my cramps, and it's something I always have to have on hand. And I've had it for a couple, like 3 or 4 months, and I still haven't used a lot. I am going to be doing an oils video. I don't know if I already said that, very soon. Where I'm going to show you my whole oils collection and everything, and all my oils in the traveling case, and it's going to be great. Okay, so next I have some nail polishes that I want to mention. Pretty much I feel like I use the same nail polishes, but my favorites are from Lights lacquer. I don't know where I put my green, so I'm just gonna insert a picture of it on the screen. I really liked the green from them. I used that a couple times. And then also my nail combination today is Rosie, and then the brand that shall not be named, KO Polish, because that brand fell off the face of the earth sadly, but Lights lacquer is here, so we're living. And I really liked Rosie. I've used that also a couple times, and I know this brand just launched maybe like 2-3 months ago, but I'm really obsessed with their nail polishes. They're my favorite, and they're just such high quality, and they're like non-toxic. They don't have any bad chemicals in them like most nail polishes do, which I'm so obsessed with. So yeah, sorry they're not like in front of me. I don't know what I did with them. So now we're gonna go into podcasts, and I have like two cult favorite podcasts that I love, and I also link down below my blog post where I talked about my top favorite podcasts. Be sure to check that out. But I have two podcasts that I was really obsessed with this year. The first one is A Girl and Her Mother-in-Law. This is Alyssa Rose. If you follow her on YouTube, this is her podcast, so of course her mother-in-law. It's a really good podcast. They talk about like basically things you wouldn't expect a girl and her mother-in-law to talk about. It's super fun, and they give a lot of advice. They talk about pretty much any topic you may want to know about, and it's just a fun, lighthearted podcast to listen to, which I love. Then the other podcast I've been really loving is Unfiltered, Zane and Heath Unfiltered, and I've been really obsessed with them. I really feel like I watched a lot of Zane and Heath this year, and now that they have their podcast, I'm like so obsessed with it. Their podcast, like, it's like unfiltered, like that's the keyword, and it's just funny, and they talk about all different topics and everything, and it's just fun to listen to. A lot of times I'll listen to it when I'm doing laundry and stuff. They also release a video form on Tuesday, so their podcast goes up on a Monday, and then the video form goes up on Tuesday, which I really like, because a lot of times I will watch the video form when I'm like getting ready. At least I have recently. I really like it. They talk a lot about a lot of different topics, like I said, and they also talk about like yesterday talking about conspiracy theories, and that was so interesting. Like I loved that. So yeah, definitely would recommend those. Guess I'll go on to TV now. I feel like movie wise, I didn't really watch very many movies this year, and none that like really popped out with me, so we'll go with TV. The first one I feel like I've mentioned before, but it was really good this year, is Blue Bloods. I'm really obsessed. First of all, Jamco got married this year, so of course I'm gonna talk about it, and it's just so good. In this past season with Jamco, like they're the new Danny and Linda, which I love, and they're just like a new improved Danny and Linda. They're their own Danny and Linda, but they're just so amazing. If you don't watch Blue Bloods, you'll be very confused, but it's basically a cop show where the whole family is basically all in law enforcement and that kind of stuff. Like they are Blue Bloods, like that's what that means. And it's just so good. It's like funny, but it's also like action-packed, and it just has such a family aspect to it, which I love, and it's so good. I'm gonna save like the best show for last. Just gonna go through them. So next is Station 19. I'm also very obsessed. I got very obsessed with this last year, and I just really like this show. It's a firefighter show, but it's so good, and I just really got obsessed with it, and I'm so sad that Luke is gone, but we live, and it's just so good, and the acting is so good. It has an amazing cast. We love that, and they're just like, it's just like so real, and the storytelling is amazing. It's just a great show. You should definitely check it out on ABC. Also, I just remembered the show, and I'm like, oh yeah, gotta mention that. But A Million Little Things is good. I really like this show. It's basically, it's kind of similar to This Is Us in a way. Like the premise is similar-ish. It's basically about a group of friends, and then this isn't a spoiler, it's literally in the preview, like the series preview. I believe they're on their season 2, but anyways, that's besides the point. Basically what happens in the show is their friend commits suicide, and so it's kind of about their friendship and dealing with the loss of their friend, and there's so many more twists and secrets with it that come with it, and season 2 has been so good. The cast of that is also amazing. My favorite character is probably Gary and Maggie. I just love them, and it's just so good, and there's so many twists and turns, and I do really love that. I don't love how they put in Station 19's time slot. That's besides the point, but I really didn't appreciate that, but it is still a good show, and I still like it. So next is In the Dark. I actually checked this out on Netflix, I believe over the summer. summer. I really like this. It's about a girl that has RP, just like Molly Burke on here on YouTube does, and it's basically like, it's like a mystery type show because like her parents own this like guide dog school and stuff like that, and she's kind of like, they put her off as being a lazy, you know, she's supposed to be the face of this company, but she kind of just does her own thing. There's a lot of mystery and like drama and crime leading into this, and the premise, I'm getting back to it in the first episode, is that her best friend, who was like a little bit young, like a teenager, he was killed, and she saw the whole thing. Like, I know she's blind, but like that's the easiest way to explain it. Like, she was there, she heard it, and she like felt his body and she knew it was him. And it's like kind of her trying to play detective, you know, she's not a detective, trying to find out the story, and it's just so interesting and it really grabs you in. I can't wait for season 2 to come out. I know they're filming it right now, so I'm excited for that. Wow, it's getting dark. We need to finish up this video. Lastly, I have to mention You. I know everyone on the internet is obsessed with this show, and I plan on doing a vlog talking about it. I'm debating if I should like rewatch the series and then do the vlog, or if I should just do it based on the last season. I don't know. I'm just really obsessed with it, so I want to talk about it in a vlog because I'm not a fangirl. I love You. Now, I'm gonna try not to spoil it, but I'm sure like pretty much everyone has seen this show. Like, come on, it's literally all over the place. Like, everyone's talking about it. But basically, the premise of the show it's basically about a serial killer, psychopath serial killer, whatever you want to call him, named Joe. And he basically owns a bookstore or whatever, or he works at a bookstore, I don't know. And then he's basically like, he's almost like trying to find love and trying to talk about love, but he ends up killing some people. I will say, spoiler alert, he does kill less people in season 2, so that makes it so much better. But the thing about the show that really gets you is that it makes you feel bad for him. Like, you feel bad for him, like you just feel for him, and you like him. I don't know why we like him, but we like him. And I'm just like, justifying it when watching the show, I'm just like, oh my god, I love you, but like, I shouldn't love you. It's so conflicting, and I think that's why a lot of people, including myself, why we love the show, is because we're not supposed to like him, but we really do like him. And it's just, if you're looking for a show, it has a lot of mystery, it has a lot of twists and turns, it has just like mystery aspects to it. And if you like psychological thriller-ish type shows, which I feel like this kind of is, this is the show for you. So I really like it. The guy that plays Joe is a really good actor. I guess he was on Gossip Girl, but I never watched that. I tried to, didn't like it. But You is amazing. Can't wait for season 3 to come out, even though season 2 literally just came out like over a week ago. I'm ready. And it's great because like 2 of my like close friends, we always like text and talk about the show, and it's just like amazing because like somebody's always ahead of somebody else when we're talking about it, and they're just like, oh, just you wait. And I'm like, I love this for my friend group. Yeah, it's just so amazing. It's literally the best show ever. We love that. It's just, oh, it's so good. If you haven't watched it, you need to. I don't feel like I spoiled anything. I literally gave you the vaguest intro ever. Okay, so now quickly for music, I will be doing a top 19 songs of 2019. I kind of have to plan that out more, so won't be filming it today. Plus, it's getting dark. We love that. But I'm just gonna mention a few top things of the year. So the first one would have to be Thomas Rhett's new album. I believe it's called Remember You Young or Center Point Road. I can't remember which one it's called. Those are both songs on the album, but I forget what it's called. But I love this album. I just love a lot of the songs. It's just so good, and it's from Thomas Rhett. What can I expect more? And I'm seeing him in concert in 2020, and I'm so excited. Oh my god. I haven't even bought tickets yet, but it's happening. It's happening. Also, Mary Morris's Girl album is really good. Love Girl and The Bones. Those are probably my top 2 songs off of it, but just so amazing. Really liked Luke Combs' album for the year. Dan and Shay and Justin Bieber collaborating. I was never a Justin Bieber fan, but like that collaboration is amazing. And Kane Brown's new song. Ooh, so good. I also got really obsessed with Hometown by Kane Brown. Love that. And yeah, I feel like those are the top albums of the year. Of course, the Jonas Brothers coming out was also amazing. Their album is amazing. Their single was amazing. Love that. We'll be doing a top songs in 2019 very soon. Literally need to film that ASAP. But yeah, it's getting way too dark, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed these favorites of mine. I know I didn't mention any clothing favorites, but I really don't feel like I had like standout favorites where I can consider a yearly favorite. So it's a fun time, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your favorites down below. You should be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.